2 miles yesterday.
Look, he went in there and exercised
Did 1 mile yesterday.
and leave Meg and him out there in the car.
I could have did about 3.
You know, he been in there for about an hour. Hey, yeah, trifling dude. Left his family in the car while he go work out. When it was.
Alright, that's awesome. Did good.
3 years ago.
Alright, 2 miles.
Let's do this.
Sit in a hot car.
Day. We set up for the day.
Headed to the farm now.
Trifling dude. How you gonna leave your family in the car? Look at he hot. See how they had Noah sitting up under the shade, under the homemade shade.
It's IG Farms. It's all about God. We just got down to the farm today and we're getting ready to feed all the animals. Just see what we can get into today. As y'all have seen already that, you know, I started back going to the gym.
Out there in that heat.
And, you know, I haven't really watched the video of what
Trifling
the
town.
boys did while I was in the gym, while they were in the car. But, you know, I was just thinking about how,
See, he said had them kids in the car.
To me, you know, really like was a part of my deliverance from anger. And as we go throughout this day, maybe I can talk to y'all a little bit about that. And talk to y'all about how I used to have extreme anger problems and how
you still do.
I got linked up with a guy
when the camera's off.
And instead of just giving me all these Bible scriptures, which Bible scriptures are good, you know, but he gave me Bible scriptures, and he also gave me tangible ways to deal with my anger. But sometimes, you know, in the body of Christ in the church, you know, we get so spiritual that we forget how to give people, you know, tangible, like physical ways to like deal with their problems. And I had problems with anger.
It was good for them. They could scrap
for days, you know, my wife and I, we were arguing a little bit, and I started to feel like anger welling up inside of me. And that anger, because I was so deep into it, you know, before
you got angry with your wife,
started following the Lord.
You probably hit me too.
And it's like now I'm delivered from it.
Yeah, you got anger management.
I didn't have as much energy as I used to have, and I felt
you
like
used to put your hands on Meg. I bet you.
To suppress it, you know, because
yeah, because you just said you were getting angry and shit when y'all were arguing.
We don't submit to anger, but we suppress it. We get rid of it. So as we go throughout this day, maybe I can talk to y'all a little bit about that, and we can just see what we can get done and just have a fun day, fun family day on the farm.
Yeah, I believe it, bro.
I probably
you need to put your hands on your wife.
Do most of the stuff today. I might not even.
I ain't on your kids allegedly.
I'm still in my workout clothes. You see, I got my. Let's see, can you see? I still got on shorts and gym shoes, so I probably put my boots on and help them out a little bit.
You ain't gonna help do nothing.
I just want to oversee them and let them have fun and learn as they take care of these farm chores. And I need to get this cattle hauler pulled out as well because I'm hoping that a ministry that we partner with called Friends of Alcoholics, and hopefully we'll be able to get a little video when we go down there. But they're gonna donate us some hay, as I told you all in the video before.
Friends of Alcoholics.
About 100 bales of hay per year, and I need to get this cattle hauler pulled out and check out the tires and get it unloaded and all those things. So that
I know tomorrow when I go on his sneak peek, I might have some hot crack used to have him feeling and shit when he was out there smoking. See where he delete my comment or delete or block me.
For the fall and winter time. So but yeah, let's just see if we can get into today. You know, it's a beautiful day on the farm. Let me just turn you around and let you see what's going on.
2 years ago, he was still doing all that talking.
What y'all got going on over here? You made what? An air conditioner.
Air conditioner.
Air conditioner. Okay. Talk us through this air conditioner. How did y'all make this? Turn around so the camera can see you and hear you.
So.
Stand right here. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
We made it out of bikes. We made it out of 2 bikes. We put one.
Look at the camera so I can hear you. So your voice will come this way.
We made it out of bikes. We made it out of 2 bikes. We have 1 bike right here. Okay. Then we put one on top.
I see it.
Then the longest one, the back one goes. This one's going.
Okay. So y'all spin the wheel. You got a little shade. You see that little shade structure right there. It's amazing what they can come up with.
Yeah, the kids can come up with some shit.
Shade out on this section right here. So the boys decided to make their own shade. And so they said we made some shade, so we're gonna make an air conditioner as well. So they got the bikes here, and they say as they're turning the wheels to the bikes, that it shoots the breeze inside of the little
amazing
right
talent, amazing.
You see Noah sitting right there by the air conditioner. Good job, boys. Just don't hurt yourselves. Don't get your face caught up in there. Sheep. What's up, sheep? What's up, boys? Come on, sheep. Get your rubbing in.
And she was kind of healthy 3 years ago. The more that they made them air conditioning.
Nice looking around.
Made the shade with air conditioning. Bicycle. Imagination.
Yeah, I can't wait to get these sheep out of this pen here. And
kids come over anything, boy.
That's our goal. Is to get the no.
They made some good engineers.
Some of this grass, so. But it all come. But
they're going to homeschool, they ain't gonna be shit.
Dewormer a lot to keep them, from getting too heavy of a worm load. But they're doing pretty good so far.
So you use the worming and shit, but you don't worm it no more.
You wouldn't believe it, but these pigs, they ate a whole round bale of hay in about 3 weeks. Because it was a whole big old round bale of hay sitting there, and they demolished it. And that's a good thing about the American guinea hogs, is that they can actually, like some people say, that they can actually get to butcher weight, on just hay. Like, yeah, you give them like their nutrients and things that they need, the minerals,
for a
and
little
just
bit.
give them hay, and they can survive on just forage, and especially if you got them on pasture with. Acorns and berries and all that type of stuff. Because that's usually how we raise our guinea hogs.
Need to throw some corn out there and shit, let some corn stalks go out there.
If we really downsize the whole farm for this season.
Look at that, he never feed his animals and shit. I always have his wife.
And
Meg or them boys.
Kind of downsized everything and took all the animals off pasture. Yeah. If you look back at some of our older videos, you'll see that we used to have all the guinea hogs on pasture, the feeder pigs on pasture, the sheep on pasture. Yeah, we had everything on pasture.
Make toss that shit.
Now we have downsized things. Like I said, until we get back.
That's how you get that hernia.
Yeah, the pigs are looking good and fat.
Yeah.
None of them look skinny. Yeah, for real.
Food scraps and forage. That really helps.
Table scraps good for your hogs.
But they need a certain nutrition.
You just feed them, we just feed the hogs. We had when they were small and shit. Scraps. When you had no feed and shit, feed them motherfucking scrap. Have your slop bucket.
And things like that. And so that helps provide nutrition for them. Even the banana peels, the peels of different.
That meat don't look like it's any good though.
For them, and they can forage around. Like they will eat grass, they will eat acorns. Some people even call them acorn eaters.
Yeah.
So they'll eat acorns, they'll eat pecans, they'll forage and get protein.
Tim said talking about that shit.
Things in the wild that they have forage, they're like good, and you just feed them a handful of grain.
Look like she got some coal in her.
Just to keep them.
I always tell a story about how we had rabbits at one time. We were raising rabbits and pigs. And our rabbits literally were eating more food than our pigs, more grain. Because we were only giving the pigs about a handful of grain at a time. And the rabbits, we had them on automatic feeders. And so they were eating so much food, they were eating more than the pigs. Yeah.
Because they were in the barn, though, so they didn't have access to any forage.
Yeah.
And our pigs, they were on pasture.
Yeah.
So that's the difference. It's so different, any animal. When you can raise them on pasture, or raise them in their natural environment, they have access to grass and forage and different things like that. So that's been guinea hogs are just our favorites. Like, we love them because they're such good.
They talk too much.
The pink pigs did well too, though. They foraged and ate leaves and different things when they were out.
Look over here in this section. Let me walk in here. Let me just walk in here and show you, because this is amazing.
That was amazing.
Look what I have on my feet. I don't have on muck boots. And I'm going into a pig
them
pen.
glass shoes
and
and shit.
We don't move them in here. They just stay in here, Like they move themselves, as I'm finna show you. The guinea hogs actually rotate themselves. So if you look at this section right here, you can tell at one point this is their boo-boo spot. I'm about to pick up one of these pieces of boo-boo. Watch this.
Look at his nasty ass.
You see that?
Boy, that nigga nasty.
It's just hard. Like it's composted already. It's just not soaking into the soil because this pig pen, the reason that we put it here is because this soil is real sandy. And so that's their old boo-boo spot. Now, as you can see, they moved. They don't move there anymore. Now I'm going to take you to their present boo-boo spot. And as you can see, all the other areas, there's no manure in any of these other areas. And that's their wallow right there. It's amazing how they set this wall up for themselves.
You don't use the hog manure. The majority of folks use goddamn cow and horse manure.
What they did is, they put a wallow right there, right by the water. And so they'll get on that water nipple, and the water will run into this wallow right here. But their wallow is not big enough. And so what happened is, the water from that wallow trickles down here and fills this one up. So they have a whole little like system going here. Anyway, all right. So let me take you to their present manure spot. And as you can see, there are no flies.
He did a video
no flies,
on hog
because
shit.
the chickens get in and scratch through the boo-boo and get rid of all the flies, eat all the fly larvae. All you see are some butterflies. It's funny because the only flies that we have in this manure pile here are butterflies. You see that butterfly? There's 2 butterflies flying around. You can see them. They're like they're chasing each other.
Fucker did
Anyway,
talking about
so
boo-boo, talking about shit.
Spot, or manure spot.
Talking
And
about
in about
hog
a month or
shit.
so, they're gonna move from here, and they're gonna leave